Okay, so we just wait here now for probably 5 minutes or so for the engine to get up to operating temperature. So just a few reminders on takeoff. The stick will be forward initially whilst I'm pre-rotating the rotor, but then on takeoff it'll come really right back. I'll give you an idea. I know I can't do now, but it'll come right into your crotch area. So if you just make sure that it's clear to do that, that would be great.
The crotch is clear and ready.
Thank you. And it's the same on landing, basically. What else do I need to tell you? In the event of emergency, you know it's disconnect. It's press the red button to disconnect. It's under your headset. It's go to the sides. Yeah. There's a sheep.
Oh, there's a sheep over there. It's coming straight towards us.
Yeah. That's not normal. Never seen that before. Might have to shut down here if it gets too near. Go away! Go! 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 That is unusual, but if it comes anywhere near the back of the machine, I'm obviously going to have to shut down. Go! 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 Shoot! This is a bug. I can't see where it's gone. It's got. I can see it on my peripheral vision. It has gone, but that's never happened here. First time for everything. Ashcroft traffic. Gyrocopter Golf Uniform India Romeo Oscar is lining up runway 31 Ashcroft. So clear on final approach. Nobody coming in. Not much wind. All there is slightly favours this runway. Looking for the sheep. Can't see the sheep. Okay, the weather does look good over there. So transponder is going on to transmit Alpha Charlie Sierra. Breakers onto flight. So I'm going to engage the pre-rotate. You're going to hear a little hiss, and then eventually we'll hear a squeak. There we go. So bogging down a bit, starting a bit more power. We only have 50 rotor RPM. That's about 80. 100, synchronised now. There's 200. Good to go. Ashcroft traffic, Golf Romeo Oscar's rolling 3-1 Ashcroft. Nose wheel up, just catch it a little bit, flying ground effect. How are you doing?
Yeah, doing very well.
You've got some snow over on the hills over towards Manchester. So you get a better view of it now. And you can see all the runways.
You can see all of them, yeah.
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 Ashcroft traffic, Golf Romeo Oscar is departing east, changing Manchester radar 118.580 Ashcroft. Okay, it's gone to Manchester. Let's see if we can hear anybody. Just changing our squawk onto Manchester radar listening squawk. So at the moment this is good, right? In normal times, if I change to Manchester radar now, it would be really busy. loads of traffic, no chance of getting a word in, but it's not.
Yeah, it's nothing. So no good. No news is good news then.
Yeah, if they're open. Oh, have you turned your heating on?
Yeah, heating's on.
Have you feeling anything yet?
Yeah, I can feel it.
Good.
Not sure how much I've got it on by, but
It takes about 5 minutes to warm up. Unfortunately, my balance string has got itself wrapped around my little pole, which means it's hard for me to tell whether I'm in balance, which means that you might get a little bit more breeze than would normally be the case. So if it gets particular, let's see if we can do it like that. Okay. Right, I'm going to get a call into Manchester and just see.
alright.
I mean, they can say no. Manchester radar, good morning. Golf Uniform India Romeo Oscar with a request.
Golf Uniform India Romeo Oscar, Manchester radar, good morning, flash message.
Good morning. Golf Uniform India Romeo Oscars. Gyrocopter just airborne on a local flight from Ashcroft, currently just south, Winsford Flash, 1,500 feet, 1021. Wondering if there's any chance of a transit of your overhead, maybe entry Holmes Chapel and then departing to the northwest.
Golf Romeo Oscar, Roger, do you have a transponder?
Hey firm, currently 7366 is the squawk. Golf Romeo Oscar.
Golf Romeo Oscar, Roger, squawk 7350.
Squawk 7350, Golf Romeo Oscar. Okay, well, he's not said no. But that's a 4-digit code which is now into the transponder so he can see us.
Golf Romeo Oscar, thank you, are identified from your basic service, report your altitude on the QNH 1020.
Basic service 1,700 feet on 1020, Golf Romeo Oscar.
Golf Romeo Oscar, thank you, clear to enter zone VFR, at about altitude 2,000 feet, enter at Holmes Chapel, then route 2 and hold at Wilmslow.
Clear to enter VFR, not above 2,000 feet, enter at Holmes Chapel and hold at Wilmslow, Golf Uniform India Romeo Oscar, thank you.
And Golf November Delta, just turning at Alton Park VRP. Golf November Delta, Roger. November Delta, nothing else for me, happy to free calls to Hawarden radar. And 123.350. November Delta, squawk 7,000, my service terminated, and that is approved, good day. 1,000, thanks very much for your service, Golf November Delta.
Right, this is good news, Joel.
Yeah.
So what you might be able to see right in front of us is Jodrell Bank, and that is in the Manchester zone. It'll get a lot clearer. So we've been cleared not above 2,000 feet VFR, which is visual flight rules, which is all we're allowed to do anyway. So he's holding us at Wilmslow, which is just on the outskirts of the air traffic zone at Manchester, and that will be because they may or may not have traffic, so he may be just wanting to see how busy it is when we get there, because we are slow in this machine. We're doing, current ground speed is 60 knots, which is about 65 miles an hour or so, because we're going into the wind. So you feel the vibration I was telling you about?
Yeah, I was going to say that constant.
Yeah, that's constant, and that's what you get with helicopters of the same.
Yeah. Not too bad though.
No, I mean, I don't notice it anymore because I've done it for so many hours, but I know it is something that new passengers can feel. Again, I know this won't potentially mean that much to you, but this is a proper privilege.
Yeah, Sophie was telling me that, you don't really get to fly with Manchester.
No,
So.
never. How are you temperature-wise?
Yeah, about what I kind of expected.
That's your polite way of saying freezing.
Yeah, cold.
That's beautiful, the snow on the hills though, and that's the other side of it being cold. No, all my machinery in front of me is giving me all sorts of warnings, and I'm about to enter the Manchester zone. So this is the M6 we're crossing. So this is Holmes Chapel coming up. So when we get there, he's probably going to tell us a radar control service, and then route towards Wilmslow.
Okay.
And how are you with the view?
Yeah, the view is absolutely stunning. I'm blown away, really. You can see so far.
Yeah. I mean, this is you know, I know it's cold, but you've been really fortunate. The upside of the cold is really clear air.
Golf Romeo Oscar, enter the zone, is a radar control service, report the field in sight.
Radar control service, Wilco, Golf Romeo Oscar. No, Wilco is a common phrase, just means will comply, will do as you request. Or, because it's a control service, do as you demand.
Yeah, not really an option, is there?
No. Radar control means that we have to go where he tells us to, basically, because this is controlled airspace. This is not like Liverpool, which is currently dropped down into Class G uncontrolled. This is still controlled today. It's just that they're quiet, so you can ask for favours.
Yes, this is when things go back to normal. Pandemic-wise, this will no longer be possible.
Definitely no longer be possible. Can you move your mic just a little bit nearer your lips? Just see, you're a little bit quiet in my headset, so...
Okay, how about now?
That's better, yeah, thanks.
Okay.
So is the jacket getting warm?
Yeah, the jacket's nice and warm.
Excellent. And how are you feeling? You okay with it?
Yeah, honestly, this is amazing.
Excellent.
So glad I stuck up.
Good. Well, I mean, you know within the first couple of minutes whether it's for you or not. And I had my first trial flight, within literally, we'd taken off and that's it, like, where do I sign? I mean, I know you've got the helmet, which is a little bit restricted, but I mean, you've got 180 degree vision.
Potentially, you've got everything that's running.
If it's visible, you can see it.
I realise how green the landscape is.
Oh yeah, that often surprises people, just how green and how empty. You can really see Manchester over there now at about 10 o'clock position. You can see the skyscrapers.
But there's a lot of green from here to there.
Yes, absolutely. And Golf Romeo Oscar just approaching Jodrell Bank, field in sight.
Golf Romeo Oscar, thank you. Hold at Wilmslow and contact Manchester Tower 118.630.
Hold Wilmslow Tower 118.630, Golf Romeo Oscar.
Fine, one plane. The heading 148.055, contact 8851 class.
Jodrell Bank down here. Manchester Tower, good morning. Golf Uniform India Romeo Oscar, just approaching Jodrell Bank.
Romeo Oscar, Roger, traffic information is the 787 directly north of you now by 4 miles, climbing through 2,500 feet. Precaution of turbulence, recommended distance is 7 miles, so you can route direct to southern aerodrome boundary and report approaching the boundary.
Traffic copied, route direct southern aerodrome boundary and reports on reaching Golf Uniform India Romeo Oscar. Okay, 787 climbing out. So, the airport is, again, around about 11 o'clock position. There's just an area, the next big thing beyond the fields, basically. You can see lots of buildings, low-level buildings. Right in the middle of it, I can see the control tower, which has got a black sort of top to it, where the darkened windows are. Can you see? I'll just point directly at it, because...
Yeah, I can see the group of buildings.
That's it.
I don't think my eyesight's as good as yours.
So the landing lights are coming on, and we are routing straight towards it now. I'm just conscious as the 787 that he said was airborne. It's not an issue for us, it'll be straight out, but can't see it, and it's not appearing on my traffic display. Look at the view though, look at that, that's the peaks, absolutely magnificent Pennines. Doesn't get much better than this. You are properly spoiled. Meanwhile, Liverpool, I can see the Anglican Cathedral over there, and that's where we're going after this. Unless you're a frozen block of ice by that point.
Well, we're going there either way, aren't we?
Well, you're supposed to be enjoying it. I don't want anybody suffering.
No, I'm definitely enjoying it.
Alright, good.
Right, I see the runway.
Yeah, there were two runways. They're both oriented 050 degrees, 230 degrees. And Golf Romeo Oscar just approaching the southern boundary of the ATZ.
Golf Romeo Oscar, roger. Report intention after crossing.
Routing to the northwest or westerly if possible to exit down the low-level corridor. Golf Romeo Oscar.
Golf Romeo Oscar, roger. Good morning, it's Ryan at 9 Bravo Mike 77800, that's done 04 with 1020, request clear to Tenerife. Ryan 9 Bravo Mike, good morning, clear to Tenerife, Manchester service, Manchester VOR out of service, runway 23 right, climb straight ahead to altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 6201. Tenerife, let's see, climb straight ahead 5,000 feet after departure, squawk 6201 there, Ryan 6 Bravo Mike. Well, the number of my correct. When ready, contact me on sound frequency 118.630. Ready 118.630. What's the early six push? 9 Bravo Mike, it's time 50 the earliest. Okay.
I can see a plane.
Turkish 1 Golf Romeo, intersection Mike available.
We prefer Juliet Turkish 1 Golf Romeo full runway.
Turkish 1 Golf Romeo, roger.
Golf Romeo Oscar, do you want me to hold outside the ATZ? I'm visual with the Turkish Airlines.
Golf Romeo Oscar, you can crash on Golf Romeo Oscar via the 2-free right threshold, cross the overhead, and you can route northbound initially. That A321 will turn on a northerly heading, climbing to 5,000 feet. Caution wake turbulence, the recommended distance is 5 miles.
Roger, cross 23 right threshold, then route northerly and traffic copied. Golf Romeo Oscar.
Turkish 1 Golf Romeo via Juliet 1, line number 23 right, traffic information is a gyrocopter, is crossing south to north overhead your departure threshold behind you.
Line up via Juliet 1 and hold short of runway 23 right. Line up and reach runway 23 right, Turkish 1 Golf Romeo.
Oh yeah, you got him, there he is.
Yeah.
And we've been cleared to cross the 23 threshold, which is the bit where he's about to go to.
Okay.
Turkish 1 Golf Romeo 23 right, let's take off in 32006.
For takeoff runway 23 right, Turkish 1 Golf Romeo.
Look at that.
Wow, that's a really
Fantastic.
good view.
Yeah, it is a fantastic view. So you can see 23 left is over there.
Yeah.
This is the new runway. This is 23 right, the original one. There he goes.
Manchester delivery, a very good morning, KLM 1074. KLM 1074, good morning. Clearance will be ready in about a minute or two. I'll call you back. Copy, I'm standing by, KLM 1074.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you use quite a lot of the runway. And that's what they do. They reduce the engine power so that you could have taken off in a lot less time, but it puts more pressure on the engines, so they don't need to.
Why, I recognise this bit from Manchester Airport.
Indeed. Please have to crab into the wind a little bit as well from the the north. Even the big aircraft get affected by it. It's a little bit busier than it was last time, which is nice to see. The last time we came over, it was just like a parking lot. There were a lot of TUI planes down there. They may be 737 MAX, the ones that have been grounded.
Turkish 1 Golf Romeo, report your altitude passing.
Passing 2,600, Turkish 1 Golf Romeo.
Turkish 1 Golf Romeo, report your heading to Scottish 133.8 non-standard frequency. Bye-bye.
133.8, staying up to the Turkish 1 Romeo.
133.8 with your heading.
133.8 with heading, good day Turkish 1 Golf Romeo.
Oh, Manchester in all its glory.
Golf Romeo Oscar, can route your discretion towards the low-level corridor, not above altitude 1,000, correction, make it 2,000 feet, stand traffic now 3 miles to your west, climbing through 3,500 feet, caution wake terminus, recommend distance, still 5 miles.
Roger, route west towards low-level corridor at my discretion, not above 2,000 feet, and traffic, I can see him on my traffic display. Thank you, Golf Romeo Oscar.
Golf Romeo Oscar, for your planning, plan to enter the corridor not above altitude 1,300 feet.
Roger, corridor not above 1,300 feet altitude, Golf Romeo Oscar. So we are looking at Fiddler's Ferry Power Station now, if you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it. Is that snow down there on the left in the shade?
Yeah, well, yes, it is, isn't it? It's frost at least, yeah. Don't look at that; it'll make you cold.
Too late.
Well, from this point on, we should be. Obviously, we were heading north. Now we're heading west and then south. So you should get the sun on.
Golf Romeo Oscar, are you planning to stay north of the M56 westbound?
Hey, firm, Golf Romeo Oscar. No.
Golf Romeo Oscar, contact Manchester radar 118.580. Bye bye.
Radar 118.580, Golf Romeo Oscar. Thank you very much for that.
Sorry.
Manchester radar, hello again. It's Golf Uniform India Romeo Oscar, back with you.
Golf Romeo Oscar, hello again. As previously clear, number 1,300 feet in the low-level corridor, QNH 1020.
Roger, not above 1,300 feet on 1020 in the low-level corridor, Golf Romeo Oscar. How you doing?
Yeah, doing good.
Okay, you want to continue? We can route back at any point, or we can keep going.
No, keep going.
All right. There's this Thelwall Viaduct in front of us, if you know where that is, on the M6, and it is the entry and exit points of the Manchester zone. Right, the low-level corridor is what we're now in, and it's known as Bandit Alley because everybody has to fly below 1,300 feet. There's somebody over there. Can you see a little flex wing?
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah. So keep a good lookout. If you ever see any traffic, please tell me. Golf Romeo Oscar, we've just exited the zone overhead to Thelwall. Going to proceed through Liverpool. So request change. Liverpool radar 119.855.
Golf Romeo Oscar, roger, squawk, constant security, my service terminate, security wise approved, good day.
Squawk, conspicuity, and good day. Many thanks for that. Golf Romeo Oscar. No problem. Liverpool traffic, gyrocopter, Golf Uniform India Romeo Oscar is currently in the low-level corridor, planning on entering the zone at Fiddler's Ferry Power Station and then routing to the north of the ATZ towards Pierhead, altitude 1,200 feet on 1020 Liverpool traffic. I've double-checked the NOTAMs whilst I'm in flight. They do pick up data, and they are still current. That it's Class G airspace for another 3 hours, actually. So we are good.
Liverpool radar, Helimed 75 Alpha. Liverpool radar, Helimed 75 Alpha.
Liverpool traffic, Golf Uniform India Romeo Oscar is entering the zone at Fiddler's Ferry, routing to the New Runcorn Bridge and then to the north of the ATZ to Peterhead. Liverpool traffic.
Liverpool traffic, Helimed 75 Alpha, on a Hemspath, routing via Fiddlesby Ferry Power Station to the Cappenhurst restricted area at 1,200 feet.
That's about here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So let's change our altitude, because I can't see him. Right, it's a helimed, that's an air ambulance. He's routing to Cappenhurst, which we can't go to.
Traffic Helimed 75 Alpha is 1 mile south of Fiddler's Ferry Power Station, routing southwest to Cappenhurst.
Okay. Liverpool traffic, gyrocopter Golf Romeo Oscar. I'm just passing over the New Runcorn Bridge, heading towards the north of the ATZ, altitude 1,000 feet. Behind us, let's just go around and have a look. Just trying to see that traffic.
Med 72 Echo lifting from Aintree route back.
There he is, over there. Just going to come round. He's going to be straight ahead now. Got him?
I see him.
So Liverpool Airport's just over there. You can maybe see the tower just sticking up. A piece of land just sticking out into the Mersey.
Oh yeah, I see it, yeah.
Hey, still okay?
Yeah, good.
Alright.
I think maybe the vibrations are getting to me a little bit. But
Yeah?
Normal.
Yeah. If you lean forward a little bit in your seat, so that you're not constantly getting it through your back, that might help. And then just flex your belt a little bit if you want a little bit more room to be able to do that. If you can as well, try and sort of move your head, keep your neck muscles, you know, sort of more relaxed, and they'll do some of the suspension for you. And if at any point you're not enjoying it, just let me know, and we can head on back.
No, I'm enjoying it. It's obviously a completely new sensation.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. There's very little like flying in an open cockpit gyro. And how's the jacket working? Is it still toasty?
Yeah, it's still nice and warm. I think it's helping keep my extremities warm as well.
Yeah, Sophie tends to sort of put her hands in her pockets or, you know, clamp them to your legs or whatever. Obviously I can't do that because I've got to hold on to them. Right, if you look in the far distance, can you see a light silhouette of a mountain?
Absolutely.
That is Black Combe in the Lake District.
Wow.
And all the other ones you can see beyond it, they are the Lake District Fells.
So you really can't see on a
Oh yeah, the visibility today, I've seen it very slightly better, but this is up there. This is 98, 99% as good as it gets.
Oh wow, it's very far in the distance, about 10 o'clock. Is that Snowdonian?
That certainly is. So then if you look beyond Wirral, you can also see bits of Snowdonia sticking out, and then you follow it until the land goes sharply down. That's the Great Orme, Colwyn Bay. Well, Cathedral looks pretty magnificent in the sun. And across the river you can see Camel Aird's, the sort of cube building, you know, the shipbuilders.
Oh, that looks great. That's such a good view of the city.
It is, isn't it? Hard to beat, really. I just can't get over the times I've flown over it recently. It just looks empty. It's so weird. do a little bit of a hover here. We won't be able to do much of one because there's not much wind. We need wind to hover. There's some kayakers down on Harbour Dock. So it's not quite a hover, but we're not moving that quickly. We can hover in a decent wind, but we don't have a decent wind, unfortunately. There really is quite some waterfront though. Well, making such a mess of the Strand, but I guess it's the right time to do it. Okay, let's just go around so we get a better look. Which way do I want to go? Probably want to go around to the right, actually. You alright with this?
Yeah, I'm listening great. Woo, hey! Woo! Oh, wow. This is amazing.
Well, it's a privilege that not many people get a chance to do.
I'm so grateful.
Well, me too, it never gets old. Okay, let's cross the Mersey and let's go to Wirral.
Woo! Another great place.
You can see the tunnel, the new tunnel. I'm sure you know this, but this is the thing with the dark brownish grey, and then that's the vent. And then you can see the motorway and the toll booths just peeking out over there. I'm not sure we're going to get any low-level stuff, unfortunately. The tide is pretty much in at its full, and there's no bit of sand, which is what I need. So, sorry about that.
It's alright.
Have to come another time. That's a completely different experience. That is a hoot, but you need to do it over the sand. I can't do it over the water, because in the event of an engine out, you want to make absolutely sure you can land, and obviously you can't land on water. Right, I can see the Isle of Man. So if you look beyond Formby Point, you can see they're very clear actually today.
Oh, yeah.
You see that? That's the Isle of Man. So over Liso Lighthouse we go. Right, so we're going to head back directly into sunshine now, so the whole way. So if you are feeling a bit chilly, this should be a time to warm up. Alright.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just looking out over to Wales. Is that Flint's here over on that side?
Yeah, point of A, you can just about see the little lighthouse, the white thing right at the point, Hilbert Island obviously over there. So because we've now got the wind behind us, our ground speed's increased, so we're now doing about just under 90 miles an hour across the ground.
Wow.
These are not fast machines, but this is about as fast as they get. And then this is Takeoff Road.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go and buzz the people over Thurston Hill. You okay with all of this?
Yeah, I'm okay. My body's just all getting used to the vibrations and stuff, so it's all fine.
Vibration is absolutely normal. That's what rotorcraft do. It's absolutely nothing to be concerned about, but I understand it does take some acclimatising, shall we say. Right, might we get away from the people on Thurston Hill? Sometimes you get some people, yeah, they are waving. So the field right at the end of Telegraph Road here, you've got two to the right of it, you've got two brown fields, and then there's the green field at the end with currently has cattle in it. That's the field that I land in, but not today, unfortunately. This is where we buy our Christmas tree from. You can see them all growing, and there are a few yurts. We go just beyond, just picking out now. That's Sam, the farmer, who owns all this. Home is down there, but we will not do any orbits, we'll just go straight out. They're safely waving in the garden. Doing a direct track back, so it's not far to go, probably about 15 minutes realistically, maybe 10. Hawarden radar, good morning, Golf Uniform India Romeo Oscar, request basic service.
Romeo Oscar, Hawarden radar, good morning, basic service, Hawarden QNH 1021,
Basic service, send 1021, set Golf Uniform India Romeo Oscar, it's a gyrocopter on a local flight from Ashcroft, just mid-D off the Parkgate coast, and requesting transit of your ATZ from northwest to east, currently 1,400 feet on 1021, Golf Romeo Oscar.
Golf Romeo Oscar, Roger. Transit of the Hawarden ATZ is approved. Report overhead for passing north speed, squawk 0430.
Transit approved and report overhead, squawk 0430, Golf Uniform India Romeo Oscar. Okay. So, home is just well, not home, where we're landing is just this away. We have the wind behind us, so it shouldn't take us too long. So we've been all the way around there. Those are the white capped hills we went on before, all the way around, and on the homeward leg. 12 minutes till we're on the ground, according to...
Yeah, but turn the heated jacket off and actually feel a lot better, I think.
Maybe you're overheating. That's not a problem people often have in the gyro.
I think I was overheating at 6 knots.
So this is the River Dee in its channel, and this is Hawarden Airport who we're talking to, and this is where they make the wings for the Airbus aircraft. park. You can see the lake and then the racetrack. Okay, so just getting ready to land. So your harness is all secure, yeah?
Yeah.
And your visor is down.
Yeah.
Feet and legs are all clear, so I can access. Okay?
Yeah.
Excellent. Speed is good. Temperatures are all fine. Fuel pump is on. Strobes are on. All lights are on. We have 5 miles to run. It's going to take us 4 minutes. No other traffic visible. Okay, I can see Ashcroft straight ahead of us. You won't be able to, because I know exactly what I'm looking for and it's difficult to see. Can you see it straight in front of us? We're not landing on that runway, but that's Ashcroft. So we are at circuit height. Dial off 61016, 800 feet above the ground. Speed is good, altitude is good. Helmet and harness all secure, brake is off, choke is off, already checked you're happy in the back. Ashcroft traffic, Golf Romeo Oscar is turning downwind, runway 31, left hand to land, Ashcroft. So we're going to land on that runway that goes like that. Aviation visual, you always fly a circuit, so that's the downwind leg, now turning base, and then we'll turn one more 90 degree to line up on final. Okay, clear on final approach, there is no traffic, nobody on the radio, all is good. And then we're aiming to land where the runways intersect, and that means I can then taxi back easily. So the approach might look a bit steeper than you're used to in a normal aircraft. I'll keep a bit of power on.
Traffic Golf, we're right, final to 128.
Ashcroft traffic Golf Romeo Oscar turning final 3-1 Ashcroft. Survived. Woo!
Yeah.
So we just wait here now. I've put the brake on to slow the rotors down, but it'll take a while for them to slow. So you can see they are absolutely self-powered.